Ever feel like your brain's on a roller coaster and you didn't sign up for the ride? Turns out some of your favorite snacks might be the sneaky culprits fueling your anxiety. Don't worry, we're not here to snatch your coffee or donuts, well, maybe just a little. Let's uncover the anxiety-triggering foods and find out which tasty treats can keep your mind calm and your cravings happy. Buckle up, it's time to fire those snack saboteurs. Number 5. Alcohol. Alcohol, the ultimate party guest that promises to bring the fun but often leaves a trail of chaos. For many, a drink or two seems like the perfect antidote to stress, especially when anxiety creeps in. After all, alcohol's initial sedative effects can feel like a warm hug on a cold day. But here's the catch. That hug is followed by an emotional hangover. Alcohol doesn't just stop at dulling your nerves. It disrupts your brain's delicate chemical balance, leaving you feeling more anxious than before. To make matters worse, alcohol has a nasty habit of sabotaging your sleep. It might knock you out initially, but the quality of your rest takes a nosedive, leaving you groggy and irritable the next day. And let's not forget the statistics: about 20% of people with social anxiety disorder also battle alcohol dependence. It's a vicious cycle, using alcohol to calm anxiety, only to have it amplify those same feelings later. So, what's the solution? Swap that cocktail for a mocktail or sparkling water. They might not be as glamorous, but at least they won't turn you into a ball of nerves. And hey, sparkling water bubbles are way more fun than the bubble of regret that comes with overindulging. Number 4. Caffeine. Coffee, the liquid fuel that powers millions of mornings worldwide. It's hard to resist its siren call, especially when you're dragging yourself out of bed. But for anyone dealing with anxiety, caffeine is more like a frenetic cheerleader egging on your already overactive mind. Found in coffee, energy drinks, teas, and even chocolate, caffeine is a stimulant that cranks up your heart rate and revs your nervous system. It's like turbocharging your anxiety, and nobody asked for that. Scientific studies back this up, linking high caffeine consumption to heightened feelings of nervousness, restlessness, and even triggering full-blown panic attacks. Ever had that jittery, heart-racing moment after your second espresso? That's caffeine waving its little red flag. For those prone to anxiety, it's a no-brainer to cut back. But let's be real, mornings without caffeine sound bleak. The good news? Green tea is here to save the day. Packed with just enough caffeine to keep you alert, and an amino acid called theanine to calm your nerves. Green tea is like the wise old sage to coffee's reckless daredevil. Make the switch, and you'll be sipping your way to a more balanced, less jittery life. Trust us, your nerves will send you a thank you note. Number 3. Trans fats. Trans fats are the ultimate food world villains, the kind that smiles sweetly from a croissant while plotting chaos in your body. These stinky fats are often found in processed goodies like pastries, fried snacks, and fast food, the kind of stuff we turn to when we need comfort. But here's the twist. Instead of comforting you, trans fats might be messing with your mood and mental health, and not in a fun way. A 6-year study involving over 12,000 participants revealed that individuals who consumed the highest amounts of trans fats were a whopping 48% more likely to develop depression. That's like eating a donut and getting served a side of despair. How's that for a buzzkill? The trouble doesn't stop there. Trans fats trigger inflammation in your body, sending it into a low-key panic mode. This inflammation doesn't just affect your physical health, it interferes with the endothelial cells lining your blood vessels, reducing your brain's ability to function at its best. Imagine trying to think clearly while your brain is stuck in traffic. It's not a good time. So how do you escape the trans fat trap? Swap that greasy fast food meal for healthier options. Nuts, seeds, and even a simple slice of avocado toast can fill the void without wrecking your mental state. Plus, let's be real, avocado toast makes you feel fancy. Your brain will thank you, your mood will stabilize, and you'll get the added bonus of feeling like a health guru. It's a win-win. Number 2. Sugar. If sugar were a character in your life story, it'd be that charming, unreliable friend who shows up with promises of a great time, only to leave you stranded when things get tough. That sugary donut or candy bar might feel like an instant mood booster, but the inevitable crash is as brutal as finding out your favorite show got canceled. Sugar messes with your energy levels and, even worse, your mood, making it one of anxiety's most devious accomplices. Here's the twist. Sugar temporarily spikes serotonin levels, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Sounds great, right? Not so fast. Research shows that while serotonin is crucial for mood regulation, too much of it can actually worsen anxiety, especially for those already struggling. A PET imaging study found that individuals with social anxiety disorder had elevated serotonin levels, suggesting sugar is a risky choice when you're already battling anxious thoughts. It's like adding more bubbles to an already overflowing soda bottle. Things are bound to get messy. And let's not forget the sugar crash. After the initial high, your blood sugar plummets, leaving you irritable, tired, and craving even more sweets. It's a vicious cycle that your mind and body could definitely do without. Think of sugar as that friend who hypes you up for an epic adventure, but conveniently disappears when the bill arrives. It's unreliable at best and downright toxic at worst. The solution? Stick to natural sugars from fruits, which provide a steady energy boost without the dramatic highs and lows. Swap out the candy bar for a handful of berries or an apple. Your mood will stabilize, your anxiety will simmer down, and you'll feel a lot less betrayed by your snack choices. Plus, who doesn't love the idea of being that person who snacks on fruit like they're living in a wellness ad? Your body, brain, and Instagram feed will thank you. Number 1. Gluten. Gluten, the chewy protein found in bread, pasta, and baked goods, often takes center stage in diet debates. While some people can enjoy it without a second thought, for others, gluten is a stealthy saboteur. If you're among the gluten-sensitive crowd or have celiac disease, consuming gluten doesn't just upset your stomach, it can throw your mental health into turmoil. Think of it as that overly chatty coworker who not only interrupts your workflow, but also derails your entire day. Research highlights a sobering connection between gluten sensitivity and mental health. For instance, gluten-sensitive seniors are twice as likely to experience depression compared to their gluten-tolerant peers. This isn't just about feeling a little blue. It's a significant mental health impact that shouldn't be ignored. Gluten triggers an immune response in sensitive individuals, leading to inflammation that can affect brain function. Picture your brain as a Wi-Fi router, and gluten as the rogue neighbor downloading endless movies, leaving you with a lagging signal. It's frustrating and disruptive. If you suspect gluten might be a trigger for your anxiety or mood swings, experimenting with a gluten-free diet could be a game changer. Thankfully, going gluten-free isn't the culinary wasteland it used to be. From almond flour pancakes to quinoa pasta, the options are diverse and delicious. And who knows? You might discover a love for foods you'd never considered before. For those not sensitive to gluten, there's no need to sound the alarm. But if cutting it out helps you feel more like yourself, or at least less like a stressed out, buffering version of yourself, it's worth giving it a shot. Your mental clarity might just thank you, and hey, exploring new foods could add some fun to your plate. And that's a wrap. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Share this with someone who might need it, and let us know in the comments, which food are you ditching first? See you in the next video. Stay calm, stay happy, and snack smart.